well, we have finally made. Oh, hang on a second. Okay. Okay, so I was gonna open on us talking me like shitting on the British again, but no, we're
Is it fuck bears?
no, it's because I was talking. Okay, so that's Asterion and the bear is Halson. If you, I mean, I guess I could add. Now that this picture's on the screen, I can add the Baldur's Gate 3 tag to the video when I upload it.
There you go.
Ah, yes, yeah. See, that was entirely my intention.
Yeah, and we can. People who look at Baldur's Gate videos are gonna like find our video and be like, "Why the fuck are they talking about Pokemon in a Baldur's Gate 3 video?" Actually, just to keep watch time up, everybody, down the line, everybody say their favorite Baldur's Gate character. My favorite character is Halson for reasons.
My favorite character is the Baldur's Gate.
Probably Karlach or Minthara, probably.
Of course, you would say Minthara.
Yeah, mine would probably be.
Carl did.
It'd probably be Will, actually.
Will is fun.
What? Mean women are my weakness. Leave me alone.
I have
That's
played
not
Baldur's
mean.
Gate.
Karlach is the nicest.
Wait, Minthara's not mean.
I didn't say that.
I love how the head's shaking. I also love how we're off topic already.
I have
Anyway,
not played Baldur's Gate.
I mean, you.
I own
You
it. I have not played it yet.
I'll get
Get
you.
owned in the.
I'll get you an external hard drive so you can put it on to the external hard drive instead of fucking up your computer.
Yeah, we need to get together. We need to play some Baldur's Gate 3 together.
Hell yeah. Okay, but yeah, this is the Galar. This is the
Pokemon
Galar.
edibility.
Yeah, Pokemon edibility.
Pokemon by how edible they are.
Yes, this is how edible Pokemon are. Thank you, Beth. And this is the Galar region.
This is also Hisui as well.
Oh yeah, is it also Hisui? I thought we've been doing the.
Yeah, it's actually wait. Oh, we did that already.
Or is Hisui the next generation?
Well, Hisui's technically not a generation because
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
just
it's not its
awesome.
own generation. It's just Gen 8.
Oh, I see.
I wasn't sure if
It's all in the
Hisui was
bottom of the mix.
Gen 8 or Gen 9.
No, it's technically Gen 8 because it's what's the word? It was Arceus was
Gen 8.
yeah, Arceus was released.
Arceus.
Arceus was released.
Arceus.
Oh my god.
Arcus!
What are you and gay baby J?
Oh my god. Okay. The point
Yeah,
is
well, actually,
Arceus.
getting to something. No, actually, no, we won't.
Oh my
God.
Type roll.
what was I saying? The point is the Pokemon Legends game was released around the same in the same generation as Galar. So, Avery, anything to say about British food?
Apart from it gets a bad rap, no.
Oh yes, because nothing says delicious like brown meat topped with potatoes, or brown meat next to potatoes, or brown meat with topped with brown meat topped with whipped potatoes, Yorkshire pudding with brown meat and potatoes. And do you want me to keep going, Avery?
You're being extremely classist.
We're gonna have to kill you now.
The British invented mushy peas. How can I say anything?
I think
Right,
the first
off, we
person
have monkeys.
to step on a pea invented mushy peas.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, group.
Cavemen. Speaking of mushy peas, we have a bunch of monkeys, which means they're going in all right with all the other monkeys and apes.
Yep. Maybe a little bit better because they're grass type.
Yeah, they taste like mushy peas. And then for me, Rillaboom is a smash. Oh wait, no, we're not doing that. Sorry, forgot.
Yeah.
Sorry, I sold something on eBay.
Oh,
That
nice.
Next we have
notification.
rabbits.
Oh, so that was an accident. I thought somebody did that on purpose.
Hey, rabbit.
No, it's that every time Aura says he's going to
Rabbits for
smash
Christmas,
something,
right?
I get a quarter.
But then I immediately take the quarter.
Quarterback.
See, that's the payment system we have set up. I don't get a steady paycheck. Instead, I just get like a little commission fee every time he says something inappropriate.
God, I wish you got a commission fee every time I said
If I
something.
did, I'd be fucking a millionaire.
Oh,
All right, the score bunny line, which means they're rabbits, which means they're shit going in delicious.
Yeah, because
Spicy rabbit.
spicy rabbits. Yeah.
would they taste spicy or would they taste burnt?
It tastes like a football player.
No, if they taste like a football player, they'll be salty
Oh, so
at least.
Yeah, rabbit's good. I like rabbit. Good meat.
Something. You know what? I'm gonna hold back on what I was about to say.
It's the first time you've ever done that in your life.
I know, right? I mean,
So proud.
I try to do that, but then people egg me on to say the fucked up thing.
Amphibious
Sabo.
lizards?
That was a salamander. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's some sort of. I think it's an amphibian at least. Which
It's
is
a water lizard.
Yeah.
Except for that one. That one's Perry the
Mammalian.
Platypus.
Thank you, Brayden.
It's that secret agent Pokemon. Like,
Everyone knows the iconic type trio of football, drumming,
Perry the
and
Platypus.
then
And Secret Agent, because it's based on
Secret
Britain.
Agent.
They play soccer, they have MI6, they have famous musicians.
I do
Aside from the MI6 thing that literally describes most countries is they play soccer, they have famous musicians.
I really do like Inteleon as a Pokemon.
But not really. Like, I don't mind the design, it's just another speedy special attacker, okay? And like half of the new attacks and abilities in this generation were like, this attack can't be redirected. This makes it so it can't be redirected. Yes.
Have they tried getting a better director? Like
It is neat that they decided to make this generation Pokemon start
What the
just
fuck?
the three main types of game in.
For fuck's sake. Bulbapedia, go fuck yourself.
But what it
You really think Rillaboom is based off the drumming chimpanzee, the drumming gorilla
I mean,
commercial?
yeah,
You guys, these motherfuckers won't even cite Common Rider. Or like they used to, they didn't used to. They would cite like kaiju genre for like Baxcalibur or whatever when it's like incredibly Godzilla based on Godzilla. They won't specifically name it. I don't know if that's changed lately, but fuck their ass. Okay, lizards, chameleons, salamanders.
things with fat nuts.
Yeah, so I think they may taste sort of maybe an iguana, maybe like a monitor lizard. If they taste more like a salamander, it's going to alter the flavor a bit.
I feel like
You sound like they would go in all right.
I feel like with Sobble, you could
Yeah.
just poke a straw into it like a Capri Sun.
You just stick a straw into one of its eyeballs and drink its tears. I imagine Sobble tastes like onions.
I was going to say, I think Sobble would taste like salt water.
I thought it was freshwater.
Yeah, but it's crying all the time.
I see.
It would be pre-seasoned with onions.
Avery, how many lizards have you eaten in a lifetime?
Can't say many. unless you count.
These
an
sound like they
alligator.
would be an
Okay, it just
alright.
said it has the chemical composition of.
You cut out.
It says its tears pack the chemical composition of 100 onions.
How far behind me are you?
It's seasoned.
Well, okay, we're
So
back
no,
on
my
the main.
thoughts with that is this would be so pungent it would make it hard to eat.
I also just
With
thought you.
Sobble
Well,
in
no, you
particular.
take out its eyes before you eat it. You
What?
scoop them out with a melon baller.
Jesus Christ!
I think you're already
Yeah, and they sound-
eating it, Aura. Like, I'm not sure why you're like, oh, that's too far.
You
To be
sound like
fair,
they would be alright.
You eat
Yeah, all right
Sobble
is
and then your
fine.
breath is just that fucking SpongeBob breath after they ate the fucking sundae.
to be fair, I think I'm thinking a little morbidly or psychotically because when you guys are talking about scooping its eyes out, I still think Sobble's alive at this point.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not like we're eating it while it's still alive.
No, the cruelty makes it taste better.
Oh my god.
You season with its tears. It's pour out of its empty eye sockets. Okay, we have Squovit and Greedent. Shit.
These are just
Squovit and
squirrels.
Greedent. Yeah, there's squirrels that have a lot of berries and have a lot of berries with them. These seem like they go in delicious.
Hell yeah, delicious.
Yeah, squirrels don't taste much different to rabbit. So
How would you know this?
It tastes like rabbit, but they're like nuttier, and they're
Well, I'm sorry, Avery. What's the joke here? What's funny about
There's
nuts?
a
Nuts.
squirrel that
Squirrel's
tastes
nuts.
nutty.
I don't.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Whatever, I'm wasted here.
No,
I appreciate your joke, Avery.
I'm being a dick. You're talking about nuts as in testicles.
No!
Oh,
I'm being a testicle.
okay. Rookity is a songbird.
Which are apparently
Yeah, but-
delicious. Apparently,
Yeah,
could-
I feel like the first two would be like delicious. I feel like Corviknight would be
efforted at the very
tentative at
least.
least. I think that it'd be like tentative, not necessarily effort, because like the only part of it that's metal is the feathers, and like it has like an exoskeleton
Mhm.
or whatever. So
Yeah,
there'd
but
be
you don't
meat
need that
in
part.
there. It would also be like metallic and weird tasting. So
Okay, apparently there's a popular way to eat songbirds where you just eat the body whole, like you pluck it, and then you roast it, and then it's like an anchovy where you just eat the bones with it.
So what I'm hearing
Yeah,
is that you just need to pop
Say
rookity
the
in your
line.
mouth. Yeah, you just pop rookity in your mouth.
That doesn't sound very pleasant to me, not gonna lie.
what about crows and ravens steak? What does it taste like?
Crows and ravens notably taste significantly worse.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna put each one of these in a lower tier than the last.
That's fair.
Uh,
Like a piece of what? Sorry, no, I'm just thinking. You Lie by the band Perry. There that one line about I didn't like the taste of crow, but I ate it.
I
I've
freaked
never
it.
heard this song.
Ugh. Really? You haven't?
Nope.
Well, maybe that's a good thing.
Okay, yeah, we've got ladybugs and we've got caterpillars and ladybugs next, so I don't think any of these are going to be edible, or at the very least, the first two are going to be efforted.
Yeah, efforted for those two. Ladybugs are notoriously like
It's
kinda
brain food.
poisonous.
If not poisonous, at the very least, taste really bad.
Yeah,
It's
because
all this thing gives you prion disease from all its brain.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so most ladybugs are mildly poisonous, but not enough to like, because they're so small compared to you, they're not going to hurt you. These are much larger.
I don't know. Me and Braden have eaten a lot of ladybug. Isn't that right, Braden?
Don't ladybugs taste like skunk smell or something?
They taste really bad, yeah,
Yeah, but when you're only a few inches tall, you
because they're
kind of...
full of toxins.
Oh wait, hang on. Sorry, I'm looking it up right now. Ladybugs do not drop meat in grounded. Womp womp.
No, they don't. They just drop their shells, which you turn into like shields and shit.
In reference to them tasting like ass in real life.
There you go.
Speaking of ass, country fox.
Cunty fox.
I mean, I guess put it where we've put foxes before.
Have we had foxes on the list?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vulpix.
Oh.
Several
Oh.
Zoroark.
No, that's silly. They're canines, but not fox. I'm kidding. No, I'm being stupid.
There are more canines that are foxes than there are canines that are wolves.
Interesting. But how many of them have a...
Oh yeah, speaking of, you were saying cunty foxes earlier. Thievel is the elder twink at a gay bar in every major city.
This is Sly Cooper.
Yeah. And Sly
Would be
Cooper is
ethically
known.
dubious, make his meat taste worse.
No, I think it would taste better, honestly.
Okay, next is like Gossamer and Cotton, and I don't think there's much
I
edible
mean-
here. Let me see
I mean,
where we put Whimsicott.
I mean, some
These are
flowers
cat
are
tails.
edible.
Better question is, where do we put Jump Pluff?
These are
Well, Jump Bluff's a
tails.
dandelion. You can eat parts of dandelion, but probably not that part.
Yeah, that was my thought
There's
process
Jump Bluff.
because
There's Whimsicott. So this would be like, would this be tentative
I
or efforted?
I think it would be tentative.
You would have to be very careful
I think-
on cooking this because if you put so much as even a little bit of heat, giant puffball, your house is going up in flames.
No.
Well, you put in water and to cook it.
Well,
But oh, wow.
I feel like Gossifleur would be. I feel like Gossifleur would be tentative, and Eldegoss would be efforted.
All right.
Yeah, I'm okay with
I
that.
think if it sets your house on fire, it should be hospital.
It only sets
set
your
your
house on fire if you try and roast it over an open flame.
That's most
Yeah, you
of
have
my
to do it wrong.
That's most of my cooking in my house.
Well, that's a you problem.
That's a
Fuck you. Let me just look down here.
Look, I'm just cooking
Yeah,
like
here.
that one guy. What's his name? The clean eating dude, the caveman eating dude. What's his fucking name?
You're gonna have to be more specific. There's multiple.
Like Liver King or whatever. the
Liver
fuck, man.
King. Yeah, I think he died
Did he
because
just eat raw food?
yeah, that's what I do. I just take
I
a
don't know if he died or not, but I remember he was caught he was using
He was using
was like-
steroids.
yeah, he was using steroids. People were like, he decided well, yeah, I was always crashing in the afternoon. It's like you were crashing in the afternoon because you got up at 5 a.m. and you're 65.
wait.
That's
Yeah,
just what happens when you're older. You take a nap in the afternoon because you're old.
Yeah,
I
also,
was gonna say
this is just
you're taking a-
lamb. So
I was just gonna say, yeah, you keep crashing out because you keep having no nutrients.
but he has
That
he has plenty
probably
of
also-
iron because he eats a shit ton of liver raw. Apparently.
And testicles.
Yeah.
yeah, these two would just be lamb and mutton respectively. So
These are delicious.
Yeah, these are
Mm.
delicious at least. I've never.
Should Wooloo be a delicacy?
Sure.
Yeah.
sure.
Tasty.
Avery, could you tell me what the difference between lamb and mutton is? Like mutton's old sheep, right?
Yeah, basically.
What a sad way to refer to meat.
Well, now most sheep is
those might
just
be
referred
just
to as lamb, even though it's they're not lamb when they're killed.
You don't see me sucking a dick and being like, "Wow, this is some good mutton," because the meat's all fucking.
I'm gonna have that image burned into my mind. I'm always going to be seeing it.
What image? There was no image.
So with Chudo, like
Thing
Chudo,
is-
I'm not like this is edible. There's not a lot of meat on it. Like
But the
at least
thing
the
is,
pre-origin.
turtles are like notoriously delicious.
That's why you make soup out of them.
Yeah, well, what about snapping turtle specifically?
Snapping turtles are decent. I was gonna say Choodle I think goes a tier lower than Dreadnought just because there's
Less
way
meat.
less meat on it.
Okay, but of the meat that's there, is it still good?
How do you make turtle soup?
It's just a head.
It's just a head that you can turn into
Yeah,
turtle
you just
soup.
Does it
just
taste
boil 'em.
good?
I would say that I would say that they
I
would
mean,
both.
how
be
do you make
delicious.
turtle soup?
Yeah.
No, I won't.
Oh, he's.
I'm legitimately asking you a question.
I can also look it up as well.
So turtle soup. Here's one: how to make snapping turtle soup specifically. Start by making turtle stock. So you start by butchering the turtle,
Mm-hmm.
and then you put its meat in a slow roasting apparatus.
Okay, so you do have to butcher them. You don't just like boil them like you're boiling a chicken carcass.
No, you have to butcher. You can boil the bones to add more flavor, but you have to butcher it. Also, I've talked about this
All right.
previously. Turtles have unbelievably cursed anatomy.
Yep, they do.
Because Braden, you know a turtle shell is its rib cage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking cursed.
Yeah.
The fact that they retract into their shells by pulling their inside their chest cavity.
Just think, what does corgi taste like?
I don't know. I haven't eaten dog. I've eaten coyote before. But I think a corgi would taste different from coyote. Well, Laura might know quite a bit about eating dog.
I have to. What is the context?
Corgis taste like chicken.
I don't believe that.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe the r/vegan Reddit on what corgis taste like.
I wouldn't trust the r/vegan subreddit on what any meat tastes like.
Well,
Most mammal meat does not taste like poultry.
I was thinking, like, or you probably have the best idea of like what dog tastes like because you keep like looking up like wolf sandwich.
What?
It's a wolf job.
Wolf sandwich, wolf spit
Reminds
roast.
me of goat
I think
meat.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Because
Ooh, wolf beefcake, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they are just dogs. We put all the other dogs in delicious. Is probably also going in delicious according to Google.
Yeah, but but would it have like a lemony taste to it because it's electric?
I don't think
delicious.
that's how that works. But
Yeah.
Your mouth doesn't tingle when you eat electricity and lemons?
Not in the
Commonly
same
eating
way.
electricity.
You're eating electricity.
Sort of. So I put like the electrodes in the potato.
All right. So roly poly.
What-
I think
what
this
the
is
fuck is-
hospital because you're eating
Yeah.
whole.
Yeah. Anyway, like a potato battery. I like make that halfway, but then I start sucking on the electrodes that you put into the potato.
Just lick a battery like a
What the fuck is
normal
that doing,
person.
let's put a 9-volt battery on your tongue like a normal person. Come on.
I don't
Also,
have
funny enough,
Yeah,
coal is something that they feed you in the hospital sometimes if you OD on medicine.
No,
Oh, yeah.
charcoal.
No, that's
This is-
charcoal.
This is
Yeah.
Earth core coal. This is like completely
Coal from
different.
the, coal
Okay,
from
so
the ground.
is this Inedible or hospital.
Hospital.
I think hospital.
Hospital.
Oh, okay, that's fun to think. So coal is from the ground, but then charcoal is like you char. It's charred stuff, of course. Wow.
Well,
Are you just realizing this?
Fuck you.
well, charcoal is also from the ground with extra steps.
I mean,
Don't
technically
fucking
speaking,
start.
technically speaking, the start point of coal and charcoal is the same. It's just that one is several million years old.
I mean, it requires a lot of extra steps before it gets where it's going.
129.
Here's a Pokemon that looks like an apple.
But is it an apple?
It's an apple.
Well,
with a
yes,
worm
it
in
is. It is literally just an apple. It is a dragon type in an apple because it's a worm in an apple.
Oh, okay.
So
That's funny.
Obviously delicious. This is obviously delicious because it is an apple plus protein.
For some reason, I just had a fucking thing flash through my head of like Fruit Ninja, but Pokemon, and it's like you're doing a scyther cutting it, and then every once in a while, like an applin flies on the screen, and you have to like not cut it because if you do, it
Like-
just lets out this horrible cry.
God damn it. That's amazing.
That is
I
good.
mean, that might be good for it, depending on based on Hydrapple.
But yeah, appling would be delicious at
What's the
least.
part like an apple?
Yeah.
I feel like Flapple would go in all right, given it's the sour one, and like it's sour to the point of being caustic.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Appleton would be delicacy, because my god.
I want a bite of that ass.
Yeah, it's just an apple pie. Yeah.
It is it just an apple
For
pie?
some
Yeah.
reason, I always thought Appleton was like the size of a car.
Like you cut
it's
into
like
the flesh of the lizard-looking thingy, and it's just apple pie on the inside, 100%.
No.
Okay.
So it has these like Applin evolves based on specific types of apples that it gets into. If it gets into a specific sour apple, it evolves into Flapple. If it gets into a certain sweet apple, it evolves into Appleton. And like Appleton, like it's this sort of quadrupedal lizard. It attracts bug types with its sweet scent, and it has these strips on its back that can be eaten when you pull them off, like pie crust.
Okay.
And then Hydrapple is when it falls in a vat of molten sugar.
And
It just sounded like we were saying
No,
that
there's-
Appleton
there's-
was literally just an apple pie. It's like, is
No.
that the case?
no, that was just misspeaking.
And then there's another evolution in the next generation that's based on a candy apple. That is a different where it gets into a different kind of apple.
Yeah, when
The
it
next
falls
thing we
into
have
a
are
vat of-
snakes, but they're like incredibly sandy snakes.
Do you not enjoy
Yeah.
sandy
Which I
snakes?
feel like would fuck up the meat.
A snake but gritty. No, thank you.
I think you could eat these.
No gods,
but
no
it would be
kings.
efforted.
I think it would just be normal to eat these guys.
I think it would be tentative.
Sandaconda. Ha ha. That's a
Sand-
good
I
one.
think
Must
it would be
sound
tentative because, like, we have catfish on here. I've had catfish. It is a very gritty meat before, given their bottom feeders. I feel like it would just be like snake meat, but it would have more of that texture.
Like I don't hate the design. I do think it would have been more neat if you're making a ground-based snake Pokemon to base it more off of like those vipers in the desert that like blend in with the rocks and like halfway bury themselves in order to like spring out and grab like birds and stuff. I think it would have been more neat to base them off of that.
What's the name of that snake?
So there's a couple different ones. There's the desert horn viper, and there's a viper where they have their tail mimics a spider of all things,
Ooh.
and they attract the bird to come in and eat it. But I forget that one's name.
It's just a
I know
spider
this
tail
one's based
viper,
on like
isn't
a
it?
pit viper or something, or something hog-nosed.
Yeah, hognose snakes would work as well. Although, like,
Well, no, this actually is because of something about the nose shape.
well, no, okay, it has a cartoon hognose. If you look up actual hognose snakes, their noses are basically shovels. Sorry, one second.
That's it. Not very hog-nosed at all.
It's hog-nosed
Cock movement.
compared to other snakes, I guess.
These guys are fun. I've had one as a pet before. They're kind of derpy.
Yeah. Also very mildly venomous.
And for some reason, there's like the hognose family is like there's a couple in North America and there's one in Madagascar.
For some reason, yeah.
It's Aura's favorite Pokemon, the choking Pokemon.
I don't get the reference. Why is it my favorite Pokemon?
Because you're constantly making this noise.
Damn it. You right.
What does Cameron taste like?
And it's a pelican, right?
That was pronounced right.
It's a
No, there's
it's a cormorant.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
They're
Does that
like
thing literally
fisher
eat Pikachu?
bird. Yeah, so it has an ability where whenever it uses surf or dive, it catches a fish, and then whenever it is hit, it spits the missile out. It spits out whatever it caught to either do damage or rarely it will catch Pikachu, and this will inflict paralysis.
Oh,
So
Like as you see here.
cormorants typically taste like a mixture of poultry and oysters or scallops.
Sounds good.
That sounds good to me.
They can have a strong taste, though.
Repeat that.
They can have a strong livery taste, though.
livery taste. Ooh.
Oh. Well, call me a liver because
It's
ID.
Aracuda. This is just the standard like pike style
It's
fish. This would
just,
be good.
yeah, it's just a fish, so yeah, but at least
I
good.
mean, it's specifically a barracuda that might if that affects anything.
Barracuda's pretty good.
People eat those, so yeah.
It's a good song
And the
too.
reason I said pike is pikes are basically freshwater barracudas. So are
More or less.
muskies.
Yeah,
It's
kind of.
that's just a general body
Sorry,
plan
what?
that works if you are a hypercarnivorous fish. This body plan works really well.
I'm sorry, what was the name of that fish?
Musky.
Do they
Why
have?
is it called that?
I don't know.
Just is, I don't know.
If there's pike, there's musky.
Really
Muskies are also known as muscle.
I think regardless of what we do with this, it's going to be hospital.
Yeah.
Toxic.
What do babies taste like?
I don't.
Actually, I know the answer to that because I've watched Snowpiercer.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, me and Chris have watched.
Oh yeah, it chugs stagnant water. This thing just eats milk because it's poison type. It's a punk.
Oh, I thought this was Toxel. I was not paying attention. I thought we were still on Toxel, and it's just like, ha, little baby, drink static water. Stagnant water, sorry.
It is funny that the British region, gets the baby that drinks like bleach.
Or,
Well, no, the evolution does.
Oh,
or. Sizzlepede!
And we have
Bug but spicy.
sentient
So
bacon.
where did we put them? I mean, these aren't just centipedes. Are those edible?
So centipedes are edible. You do have to be careful because they're typically very poisonous. But this is like a
I don't
fire
think
type
these-
instead of poison.
Yeah, this seems like it would be efforted to tentative. Probably tentative because, I mean, it's obvious meat.
Yeah, I see that.
Be like eating ribs.
So while centipedes are venomous and their bites can be very painful, they are not poison. Unlike millipedes, they are not poisonous to eat. However, millipedes, while typically not venomous, are typically poisonous to eat.
Yeah. I imagine these, instead of being poisonous, probably have some sort of like, you know, fire.
I mean, you would
Thing.
just use them to cook rather than eat them.
Clavipus.
It's just
Yeah,
an
so
So we
octopus.
have
Just
like
an octopus. Delicious.
this is it's going to be like calamari but more muscular.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
a. This reminds me. I was going to say something earlier. I'm going through like my Mountain Marathon playthroughs, and I was also researching things for it. And I just have a somewhat hot take. Bug is not the worst type in Gen 1.
It's probably
Fighting
poison.
is.
Poison or fighting,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Fighting's the worst. Fighting is terrible in Gen 1.
Okay. So for those who don't know, where do you think Grappaloc's mouth is? If you do know, don't say it.
Is it its
Where do you think its
ass?
mouth is? Where is its mouth?
Is
Where do you think its mouth is?
I'm gonna go with Chris and say his ass.
Yeah, because
No,
it's like
make a legitimate guess.
no, like in between where its legs are at. That's where the beak would be on a real octopus.
The real
No.
octopus.
Like that's where the legs would spread apart, and then you get the mouth in the middle.
Back of the head.
Okay, so it looks like the mouth would be like right here because that's a normal thing, right?
Uh huh. Oh,
Mouth is here.
Oh shit!
that's adorable.
Fucked up.
I like that. He's a cute.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, he's a cute little guy.
Hell yeah!
Nah, that's weird as shit.
Isn't he also like the size
Yes.
of a person?
If you're short, yes, he's the size of a person.
Alright.
Also, I'm sure these would probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Would we want them in delicious or delicacy?
Delicacy.
I mean, Octillery is up here, so.
That's a lot of fucking takoyaki right there.
I was thinking. Oh, I was about to say calamari, but that's squid.
Say the line.
There's a bomb on the way to your house in 5.9 days.
That's very long.
Ago. Sorry, ago.
We have
5.9 days ago, so it's probably at your house now.
Sinistea.
Ghost Tea. I feel like this. This is probably hospital.
Yeah, because
Because
you'd
it
just be kind of
it
just
attempts to
eating
kill you.
ceramic, I guess.
No, it's tea you drink and it does bad things to you.
Oh, is that what happens?
Yeah. That's the story of
Okay.
Sinistea.
Actually, seems like Sinistea isn't drinkable, but Poltergeist is, like, depending. Let's see.
It read the drinking it gives you strong chills.
Let's see. It
I just
absorbs the
thought of
life
all
force of
my
those who drink it. It tastes so bad that it gets spat out immediately. Poltergeist says it is no risky to drink this Pokemon's tea tastes delicious. So Sinistea would be hospital and Poltergeist would be
I thought of like
Delicious?
another regional form of fucking glass mason jar because it's sun tea.
piss.
Piss tea.
There's Distinctive flavor and aroma. There's horrible flavor. Drinking too much can be fatal. Jesus Christ, it's like, I think it's still just hospital.
Yeah.
They're like microdosing on that poison from the fucking Princess Bride.
But it's delicious.
It's delicious poison.
I'm micro.
It's already categorized it for us. Tea tastes delicious.
I'm
It goes delicious.
And it can be fatal.
Yeah. But many things can be
I feel
fatal
like
and
our
too much.
I feel like our categorization system didn't account for this.
You fucking. I'm just thinking you take what's ever in a. Dump it in as like creamer for the fucking tea that you're drinking and see what happens.
Yeah, I guess that's that. Hey, what do hats taste like? What do you think Kirby
Typically
tastes
not
like?
great.
I think Hatina tastes like.
An everything bagel.
I was thinking cotton candy.
Oh, Kirby tastes like
Kinda, I
everything
assume
bagel.
Hatina. I feel like if you ate this line, you would get like psychic backlash from the emotions that it's.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Oh, it's fighting back.
Wait, is this that Pokemon that's all like, oh, you're feeling emotions, time to kill you now?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little. Yeah, I can read the emotions of
There's
creatures
a
who are
fucking
working
like
elsewhere.
there's a thing where it's like they beat the champion in Galar and someone's like, I'm so proud if you had arena, and then it just fucking bitch slaps their trainer.
Uh,
Feel like, let's see, where do we put Gardevoir? I feel like we put Gardevoir low because it's all thin. Feel like this would go in all right.
Yeah.
wait, we put Gardevoir low because it's thin?
Well,
We
there's
put
not.
it in tentative because like they're all thin and reedy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
You eat a Gardevoir and it's like gnawing on a chicken bone, like a chicken leg. It's just like thin cylinder with a bone in it.
I
I can
cast,
kind of see it. Yeah.
I cast bones.
What does NTR taste like?
Kind of
Ugh.
salty.
Probably terrible.
NPR?
Imps taste like.
No, it oh my god.
I think NPR personally tastes kind of like a mild tea and like saltines.
Disappointment. It tastes like beer you're having to drink while you're because you have to go to the kitchen while your wife is fucking another man.
Oh, I was talking about NPR, like what NPR tastes like, and I was like, oh, probably something like it would taste like the most mild fin sandwich and like tea imaginable.
No, unfortunately, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about NTR, which is, you know what, people, you can Google it yourself.
Grimmsnarl itself would taste like hair.
Oh yeah, no, Grimstone.
Yeah, I have like no idea what
I feel
this would
like these would
actually
go in the
taste
same.
like.
I feel like these would go in the same category. Maybe maybe tentative.
Yeah, so the fun thing
Alright.
about
Feel like
Grimmsnarl.
more.
Oh, sorry, you go first.
No.
Is that what's the word? All of that fuck, I forgot what Grimmsnarl's whole thing is. It has something to do with his hair, like
It's covered in prehensile hair.
yeah.
This is what actual Bayonetta is like.
Oh my god. Why has nobody drawn Grimmsnarl as Bayonetta?
They probably have.
They have.
Oh shit, they have.
Let's see. Corn I can get from this.
Pardon me?
It's Bayonetta. What do you fucking think? There we go.
I guess that's as close as we're getting.
Straight. They didn't even put the glasses on the right side of its nose. Shit.
Avery
I
has
can't just
muted
open
himself.
this image in a new tab. Thanks, Rent. Fucking website.
Avery, are you aware that you're muted?
Maybe Avery had to step away.
I didn't hear him say that you need to step away. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I don't think you're gonna get a whole lot of eating out of Grimmsnarl.
Oh, there's the board. Okay, Obstagoon. Let's. Where did we put
Delicious.
the line before? Three. There we go. These were in all right.
What about Goon?
I don't. Obstagoon.
Yeah.
I don't like how long its neck is. It looks like an eel in a suit.
Yeah, Obstagoon.
I don't even know what that one is.
Yeah.
It wouldn't.
Maybe show a picture.
We're in Gen 8, old man.
There, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's let's see,
What does Kiss taste like? I'm guessing like several diseases.
Yeah.
and there's Perzerk.
So this
There's
is
a
going to be
Berserker.
probably tentative.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where we put the other Meowth is also an efforted. Because like this one's even more metal than the other Meowth because this one just has like daggers in its arms.
Oh, I've never noticed the daggers in his arms.
It's Wolverine.
Yeah.
It's literally its whole thing.
Oh, sorry. My
it's-
apologies. I don't think I explained
Claws
myself.
form together to form daggers.
I didn't really know that about Perzerk because I don't give a shit.
Berserker.
Perzerker is because
Berserker.
how everybody feels about Meowth, like how everybody feels about Pikachu like getting like clones and stuff is how I feel about Meowth getting regional variants in literally almost every new location.
He's had 2.
Yeah.
I'm still allowed to be
And
annoyed
also,
about
it's a
it.
cat. Yes, the cat is going to get a lot of variants because it's a cat.
Again,
Well,
he's had 2.
there are lots of cats that are, you know, not
Corso's
Meowth
dead
adjacent.
coral.
Yeah.
You're eating a rock at this
So
point.
we put
But rocks are tasty, right, Chris?
Tentative.
this is either inedible or hospital.
I am annoyed this wasn't a ghost rock type because I know a lot about coral bleaching, and it's like it literally just becomes a rock when it dies. Why is this not ghost rock
You bring
type?
this up every time. You bring this up every time Ghost type Corsola comes up.
Yeah.
It'll become stiff as a stone. Do we want to say this is hospital or inedible?
It's just inedible.
Yeah, just inedible.
Wait, does Cursula evolve into Cursula?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
You
the
just said the same thing twice.
the Galarian version of Corsola turns into Cursula, yeah.
You can see my stream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a delay.
Yeah, but it's like they're the same name.
No, this is
Corsola
Cursula.
and Cursula.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. It was a letter off. Gotcha. It looked like the same name when I was looking at this earlier.
Sirfetch'd. This is another Farfetch. This is going in delicacy.
Yeah, that's a family safe Farfetch'd.
Make an onion stuffed Sirfetch'd.
What do you mean family safe?
So if somebody posts like messages you like a picture of like porn or something, you respond with that, and it's the picture of that is so tall because the sword goes up high, it pushes off of your screen.
Not safe for not the reintroduction of a not safe for work Sasuke.
Hey Avery. I was gonna say Surfetch'd remind me of it's the Doug Dimmadome Pokemon team, and it's like Alolan Executor, Sirfetch'd, Farigiraf, and it's just all really fucking tall Pokemon.
Okay, so now we have Mr. Rhyme, another person, another clown, mime, tap dancer. So we put him in with all the other Mr. Mime parts. We put those
You put the lime in the coconut.
here and tentative. Do the Harlem Shake.
Do the Harlem Shake, ba bo ba da da. Who's all done the Harlem Shake in this call?
I don't think I have.
No.
Tune into our next video where we all meet in person just to do the Harlem Shake.
No.
I do not want to take part in this appropriation. No, thank you.
All right. So we have yet another. We have the return the slab or suffer my curse. So this is either inedible or hospital.
Ah, yeah.
Look,
Yes, Ruin Grigas, a Pokemon that I felt was kind of a letdown.
Rodriguez.
The Pokemon that everyone, and somewhat rightfully so, shit their pants about how fucking difficult it is to evolve.
Oh, you mean how you have to... I forget how you evolve it. You have to get it below a certain health threshold, right?
Yes.
And then take it to a
And then walk under a.
Yeah.
And then walk under a certain arch.
Jesus wept.
So this thing can show you horrible memories. Like you even attempt to eat this, and you're cursed. This is hospital.
It is.
This is psychiatric hospital.
I'm
Sure.
good with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
But we can't go to psychiatric hospitals anymore because we're shutting them all down.
Okay, next we have Milcery and alcremie, which are obviously going in
Yeah,
delicacy.
they're delicacies. Like, that's their whole thing.
Are-
They're
are
edible.
Well, I guess Milcery
Oh!
would be just delicious, I guess, because it's uncooked. It's unformed milk.
It's cum.
They're just Cool Whip.
Yeah, it's just Cool Whip.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, Chris, could you repeat what you said that it just is? What is it?
Milkery, it's cum.
God damn it, I didn't think you were actually gonna reply.
Leave all you be so immature.
Oh, not the Easter Bussy.
Again, what does Kirby taste like?
Again, Kirby tastes like everything.
I feel like these would be like barnacles. I know that might be a weird way to say it.
I feel like you can crack them open like a coconut.
Well, I mean, it's just, it's a thing. It's like a soft body and a helmet.
The question is, will the other ones try to stop you from eating the previous one, or are they like lemmings?
Just gotta
So
kill
what-
them all at a time.
What I'm hearing is the crab.
Crab people?
Oh, what?
Hard shell, soft inner body. Crack them up and eat them.
They don't have a hard shell. They have a helmet.
Okay, take helmet off, soft body, eat. Crab.
Crabs notorious for their helmets.
Yes.
I feel like this would go in. Would these be all right?
There
or
are
tentative,
crabs that
like-
have boxing gloves.
I think alright
Ooh.
would be fine.
I think
Yeah.
alright.
I have no idea what these would taste like, so alright's fine.
I think they would taste salty.
Oh my gosh, their name is phalanx. Like phalanx formation.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Would you like a
I mean,
gold star, Brayden, for learning that?
I don't know if I deserve one. Maybe the bronze star.
How would I give you my dare? I'm kidding. No, that was weird. Sorry.
That's the lowest award possible. Pincurchin, so we have other sea urchins in here. Like, I'm pretty sure this is effort at most.
No, sea
Sea
urchins
are
are good.
notably delicious.
Yeah, you can eat sea urchins. They're
What?
good. You just crack them open first.
Yeah, sea urchins are delicious.
People collect sea urchins to eat them
Yeah.
and serve them in restaurants and shit.
You do have to like crack them open and scoop out their insides, but yeah, they're
Yeah, uni.
delicious.
I would love to try uni sushi at some point,
We
but
had these before,
We had
but
starfish
they're
previously.
really, but they're the really poisonous one. No, Marini and Toxapex are
I think
Yeah,
it's
but
because poison.
just because
it's 'cause
they're.
of
I guess
poison.
it's not poisonous, so like, yeah.
delicious or delicacy. No delicacy. They're hard to get.
Well, I mean does it really matter if they just taste good or if they taste absolutely amazing?
Brayden, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what we just kind of go with vibes with this tier list.
I mean, that's true. That's true. I've noticed that.
Well, you all seem to know more about eating sea urchins than I do, so why don't you tell me?
Yeah, like
Delicacy, sure.
yeah.
Delicacy sounds fine, yeah. I'm just trying to stimulate the thought process.
Stimulate your prostate.
Damn it.
What's a pincurchin?
It is electric.
That certainly sounds like a fun time, I'm sure.
Snob.
So we have moths and caterpillars. I feel like these would go in efforted because they're not like horrid, disgusting, poisonous moths or anything, but they are still like moths,
Yeah,
caterpillars.
Yeah, that's alright.
they'd be dusty.
Yeah.
Frost moth is so cunty. I love her.
It's a shame.
What was that, Avery?
It's a shame she's not a better mon. To be
I
honest.
thought you were making fun of me.
Sojourner or another rock or not.
What is Stonehenge?
Stay in the
taste
line,
like,
Stag.
Avery?
I don't know. I've never licked Stonehenge. I can't tell you. I'm afraid.
And you call yourself a Brit?
It's like rock candy.
I mean, I've blown one of the secret monks that are hiding out underneath Stonehenge. So
It'd be druids, not monks. Get it right.
anyway, I blew a dude at Stonehenge once.
No, he blew a dude at the Georgia Guidestones.
Penguin delicious up here with Piplup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then you could turn its head into a fancy ice like snow cone or something.
I don't think it would taste good, but sure. Avery, what do the butlers taste like?
I don't know. I'm poor, bro.
I'm putting them in with the other humanoids.
Avery, you never
Alright.
slept with a butler?
No.
Black butler.
But
No, I've never been anywhere near a non-sea butler, okay?
What does hamster gerbil taste like? I know they're eating somewhere.
you just pop them into your mouth.
I mean, guinea pigs are eaten in certain
Handler tastes.
I know that
tastes
they
like
eat
a
them
mixture
somewhere too.
between
I've just never had any.
squirrel and rat.
Sounds like it will go in all right.
Yeah.
I mean, what does rat taste like?
Apparently, rat tastes like
My dad.
a slightly gamier version of really dry chicken.
Pardon
What?
rat tastes like a really dry version of like gamey chicken.
Say it one more time.
That doesn't sound bad.
This might go with delicious. Sounds entirely edible.
Hell yeah.
All right. Q-Fat and Caparaja. We have elephants, which I'm pretty sure we've had before, but these ones are covered in copper, which would probably make them taste worse.
Yeah, I mean, elephant, from what I understand, doesn't taste great as it is.
I mean, pennies aren't that bad tasting.
You can tell
You
yourself.
had mammoth swine, but
you can tell yourself that if you want.
It's penny.
Yeah, I never sucked on a penny before.
Have you never eaten a bloody ass, Chris?
What?
what?
Best ban or
Because pennies mean blood, right? Like blood tastes like pennies.
Beth, I'm serious.
No, but you idiots! I'm recording. I'm the one that's recording this. I was thinking about just staying gone, but then it's like, wait, no shit, I have to come back because I have to keep recording.
Yeah, all the content goes with you.
Okay, so these would
Here,
go
we're
in
good again?
tentative based on our previous elephant placements of Fanfi and Donphan.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
and pennies mean blood. Yeah. I feel like that statement really got Chris, didn't it?
Big horrible things.
You know, thinking about it, I think the addition of
Stag, what does
ass
the
changes the flavor.
Stegosaurus and a raptor taste like?
Horrible. Like you sinned against God.
Oh my gosh, what the fuck?
Oh yeah. So these are this is one of the 4 different fossil Pokemon for Sword and Shield,
Mixed
Braden.
up ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, are these the ones where you put them together wrong and you get fucked up Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, don't Stag, don't you have some method of like, oh, we know what these animals might taste like based on the diets we're able to put together?
I mean, kinda. So a raptor. It's a non-avian. It's a theropod that's very close related to birds. That was terrestrial and ate a lot of small animals. So probably tastes similar like a roadrunner. Stegosaurus. They're more closely related to crocodiles than they're birds. They're large herbivores, heavily armored. So yeah, they probably tastes kind of like if an alligator. Uh,
But tell me this.
This sounds like it would be all right.
Yeah, I could go with
I
that.
mean, there's got to be meat on that fucking ass.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of meat on that ass.
It's fine. You roast the whole thing, and it's like turducken, but you ain't got to do it yourself.
Jesus Christ.
Dinosaur turducken. That describes the whole line.
reminds me of a fucking meme that came out. Like it's like, oh, I'm trying to take on Leon's Charizard, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass is alerting it to my attacks.
It's all right. So, what does Plesiosaur taste like?
Okay, so Plesiosaurus, depending on what phylogeny bracket you go off of, are either most closely related to turtles or more closely related to crocodilians. I believe the turtle one is the more like where people are leaning. And then again, you have like Roadrunner, maybe guinea fowl tasting. So yeah,
Surprisingly, it sounds like most of these fossils are going to be at least all right.
Yeah.
Except for when you get to the syphilis. Because most dinosaurs had syphilis, right, Chris?
No.
Just because you have syphilis doesn't mean everybody has syphilis.
I told you that incompetence, Beth.
Well, I think these creatures existed before Christopher Columbus, so they probably didn't have syphilis.
You don't think there was like a dino syphilis?
I do not.
All right, what does Dunkleosteus taste like?
Well,
Okay,
it's
so
tail and like a fish head.
yeah, so Dunkleosteus is an incredibly ancient fish. They are the placoderms, which means they either are their own branch of the fish family tree that died off, or cartilaginous fish and possibly vertebrate fish evolved from placoderms. The only
Its
thing
head
I can
is
think of that are like kind of close related to it alive today are stuff like lampreys. But this would also be incredibly armored
Mm-hmm.
and an
yeah,
apex
its head
predator.
is armored like a Dunkleosteus. I mean, you do still have like it would just be somewhat harder to cook, but it would still probably be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the meat of the entire rest of the body, and this is mostly just the head and fins.
I would say all right then.
Then we have the last one, which is both of the other two parts put together. So we already know the answer to this.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was always confused. So when they were talking about how fucked up these Pokemon were, I was always a little confused when they talked about Dracovish. No, Arctovish, sorry, because like I thought this looked normal to me. I did not see the
Yeah, because you see this as the face.
Yeah, I see it as the face. I did not see the mouth till way later.
Yeah.
And
Next, we
Ash,
have Duraludon, which is what?
I was just about to say. I was just gonna say Ash uses one of them, and that's fucked up.
Dracovish.
Yeah, Dracovish.
Drowdon, this is sheet metal.
This is a skyscraper.
Yeah, there's like this is like because obviously I don't think it's in it. This is efforted. It's like there's probably something in there, but
You just
it
cook
probably
it.
doesn't. The meat probably doesn't taste good.
Fair
Hmm.
enough.
You could probably steam it, like you could probably like cook it from the outside in. You know, like drop it in a flame or something, and then the
You get a blowtorch and you melt a hole in the side.
exactly.
It's insane this thing got an evolution.
Brayden, I
Because
would.
it has a Gigantamax form. The lesser evolved version has the Gigantamax.
Oh yeah, that is weird.
I mean, it already has insane evolution.
Brayden, I would let you take a torch to
I
me
mean,
and
we'll
then
be getting to that later.
Eat me.
We'll do so happily.
You know what? I appreciate the gesture.
Would you do?
Creepy.
You
It
do
looks
it, right?
like ghosts that we might actually be able to eat.
Nah, I don't think we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
I think this would be pretty good. They're based off of amphibians, especially the now extinct Diplocaulus.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'd taste pretty all right.
They look like
Yeah,
tadpoles.
I think these would just go at all right. I feel like the
Oh,
ghost
wait.
part would make them a little lesser.
Is that the one that launches
These are
children
probably-
like missiles?
That's a
Yes.
further It's in the same evolution, but yes.
Yeah.
This is a core staple of the bad parent team, where you have it, and then Mousehold, and then Kangaskhan, especially the Mega Evolution form. where they used a child in battle.
No,
Uh,
no. Okay, Mega Kangaskhan's power goes mostly to the child. That is not the mother putting the child in harm's way. That is the child choosing to fight.
Choosing violence.
I'm gonna let my toddler join UFC.
I mean, it worked. Pokemon's super good. Mega Kangaskhan. And like, no, it's a thing about Dreepy is it likes going fast. It enjoys this.
I'll let my baby join the UFC. Logan Paul's mom to Logan Paul.
Okay, you said that, and I realized you were talking about Logan Paul. I thought you were saying. I thought for a brief second, Logan Paul's mom had another child to then kill Logan Paul.
Jesus Christ!
They
No,
ought to. Oh, there's something in here about them enjoying going fast.
It might be in a later evolution because they're all part of the same evolutionary line. It might mention it somewhere else.
Oh, that's potential. Damn.
I cast the.
Yeah, apparently the Dreepy inside of Dragapult's horns eagerly look forward to being launched out at max speed.
I think it'd be
The
also funny to
fastest
make a.
Dragapult of the group is always surrounded by Dreepy that want to fly at sonic speed.
I think it'd also be funny if you make a Pokemon team, just name it Legion, and it's just all the Pokemon that are clearly more than one Pokemon put together. So you have like Doug Trio, Magneton, Dragapult, Wishy-Washy, Phalanx,
Execute.
Execute, yeah.
Grandma Fat Nuts.
Now we're getting to the legendaries. We have another dog. Just a dog, so this is probably going in
It's a
delicious.
draw.
It's a Jorg. It's a
No.
Bupper. Ooh, big Slurpees.
Stop that.
Did I say something weird?
Zamazenta. I mean, it is the steel type one, but it's only steel type when it has its weapon, so that probably doesn't affect the flavor, and it will probably just taste the same.
Yeah.
Or at least taste similar.
Yeah,
Probably just has metal equipment.
I know some people that have metal equipment.
sure.
Yeah,
I
with
feel
a
like we're
fucking
talking
strap.
about two different things.
I'm talking
Okay,
about.
this is hospital.
Oh yeah.
Cyborg.
Yeah. No, this
Yeah,
is.
this feels like hospital. Yeah.
Yeah, I never finished Sword and Shield. Is this like pollution incarnate?
No, this is basically This is basically like an Eldritch abomination.
Ah, I see. So significantly
the
worse
source.
than.
It's like the source of the Gigantamax phenomenon.
Oh, that's why it's called the gigantic Pokemon.
Yeah. This mon is also the reason that playing the Hackmon tier on Showdown is miserable.
Because
Because they
Because-
enable its alternate form.
Yeah, because it lets you use its Eternamax form.
But yeah,
So basically, every team in Hackmons on Showdown is just a bunch of fucking Eternos.
you see, that's when you decide to get good.
yeah, parry this, you fucking casual.
Exactly.
Right, Bear Child.
Oh, if we're doing Hackmon, the solution to this is to just use Golem and give it the fairy ability Pixelate, so then its explosion is fairy type and one shot KOs.
It won't. It won't.
that wouldn't
It
work.
won't one shot it. In its
Yeah, you
Eternamax
need to
form, it's
change it.
got. In its Eternamax form, it's got like 255 HP and 250 in both
Also,
defenses.
it's not weak. Also, it's not weak to poison, or not weak to fairy.
Oh, okay.
Even if it was,
Dragon
I
Ground
don't-
Psychic Ice.
Yeah, but it's that even if it was, I don't think it one shot.
Bear baby.
Uh,
Let's see, where did we put Teddy Ursa? I feel like this wouldn't be as good as Teddy Ursa since Teddy Ursa is honeyed. Yeah, we put Teddy Ursa one tier above Ursa Ring. So this and its evolutions probably go in all right. All right, because of
Yeah.
all the bear heartworms.
oh yeah, Bartworm,
Trigonosis.
Shartworms, one might say.
No.
Yes,
No?
yes. People
No.
say shartworms.
Are those people in the room?
I think you need to start taking your dewormer.
I don't have to worry about my dewormer until I start seeing the worms crawl across my. Oh, never mind. Gotta go take my dewormer. Hang on, guys.
Disconnect again.
No, I'm still here.
A rude jungle monkey.
Oh my gosh, is that Zarude Sandstorm?
Zarud.
Ha ha ha.
I have no strong opinions on this.
Thank you for the fake pity laugh, Avery. I appreciate it.
This would probably go in all right with all the other monkeys.
Yeah.
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 I was gonna say, it does look distinctly more lemur-like, but whatever.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Okay, what do lemurs taste like?
What do lemurs taste like?
I mean, it's more.
Lemur meat is described as very tough, even when smothered in sauce.
Everything tastes good when smothered in sauce.
No, it says tough even when smothered in sauce.
Oh,
It's been described as sort of like a fish beef chicken hybrid.
Hmm.
hey Steg, what does a lethal amount of electricity taste like?
Ooh.
This would be a question for Aura, actually.
Regieleki.
These need batteries.
I didn't know they were making more Reggies.
Yeah, because they're based on the information age and the dark age to go with the previous stone age, ice age, and
Iron
bronze age or whatever.
Okay. Also, Reggie Drago.
Though for some reason they made this dragon type despite dragon not being a dragon is not an element.
Yeah, if you're gonna base it off the Dark Age, you'd think it'd be the Dark type.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like it would make sense.
Yeah, well, I guess like knights and dragons.
So would this be in
shit? I guess I don't know.
and this is just made out of a crystal, so it is probably the inedible. And would we put Regieleki in hospital?
Yeah, I think Regieleki
Yeah.
would be in hospital.
What does a light bulb taste like?
Crunchy, also glass.
Where's the crunchy part coming from, if not the glass?
No, you see, glass is it's its own flavor profile. The flavor profile being internal bleeding.
Oh, so it tastes like
Y'all remember
copper?
that one episode of Scrubs where the guy gets a light bulb stuck up his ass?
Mm.
I do not remember that episode.
War horses.
I think that was real life for me.
Glass
Horse.
I mean, it tastes like horse, but it tastes like royal horse.
I feel like Glastrier would probably go with all the other horses. Spectrier would probably have to go maybe a tier lower, given its ghost type.
All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Seems fine to me.
Damn it, where is it? We were putting the horses in delicacy, and this would be fitting as a delicacy given it is a legendary Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
Also, it's horrendous stats. What does prion disease taste like?
Yeah, so what does cancer taste like?
Wait, what the fuck?
Wait,
What is this thing?
Yeah, what?
Very smart.
Oh, it's the big brain
Ah.
Pokemon.
Brains!
Mega Mind is a rabbit.
Technically, you wouldn't get prion poisoning from it because it's not human. Is that how prions work?
Too smart.
No. You can get prion
What?
from eating animals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There are animals with prion disease.
Oh, mad cow disease, of course.
Also, it's very prevalent in sheep too.
Yeah, but mad sheep disease doesn't sound as cool.
Okay. Should be tentative, I think.
All right.
Yeah, I'd be fine with
Okay.
tentative.
Brain is muscle. I mean, just like a bud.
Him brain looks so smooth.
You like hollow out his skull and cook the rest of his body in it.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, there you go.
I need you all to take a fucking chill pill on how you make these Pokemon.
There are children on this list. I think we have foregone ethics.
Yeah, I think there's way worse we could do than use its own
We
body
have
part as
eaten
cooking
an
implement.
entire Roman legion in the same stew pot.
Honey, eating a whole entire Roman legion is just my Friday nights.
Wait, this weird deer Pokemon, isn't that like an evolved form of a different...
Stantler?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Stantler.
This is delicious.
I was gonna say, it looks very familiar.
Yeah, you're
It's
about to see some familiar
probably
Pokemon.
venison.
Okay. Oh, we put that in delicacy. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, Cleavor.
This is a Pokemon I legitimately hate its design so much, but continue.
But why?
I think
don't
there's
know,
a
it just really bugs me for
It
whatever
looks
reason.
okay. The thing that bugs me about Cleavor isn't Cleavor. The thing that bugs me about it is Scizor, because Cleavor looks like Scyther and Scizor doesn't.
yeah. I
I
think
feel like this
that
would
Cleaver,
put
there's a
Scizor.
meat in there, but it'd be difficult to get to.
I feel, yeah, we put Scizor in tentative because it's like a lobster or something. This would have to go in efforted because it's so thin and covered in rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I remember when it first came out, people
The-
kept thinking it was going to be like, oh, Scyther's a 3-stage line now.
Yeah.
But it turns out to split.
Here's the thing that gets me about the Scyther line is the names in Japanese, because people don't realize the names in Japanese in the early game were really simple because this was, they're still figuring out what things are. So Scyther's Japanese name is Strike.
Yes.
Storaiku.
Storaiku.
Scissor's name is like Assam. Let's see, what did that mean? Yeah, it just means to clip. And then Cleavor's name is like Basaragi, which is like weird. It's like got all this various meaning. It's like the names got increasingly more complex the later on the Pokemon were in the line.
Name power creep.
I mean, they kind of have to, though, because, like, there's only so many, like, straightforward, simple names you can use before you're reusing them. So, it makes sense.
That's why I'm naming my child Brayden too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're not gonna just spell it
Ursaluna.
like Braden, but with like AEY.
Like Mud Bray. The
Oh,
Ursaluna would
Ursaluna.
probably go with the other bears.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Ursaluna would go with the other bears, and then the Blood Moon one would probably go a tier lower.
Why do I have glaucoma in my eye?
I think if you get the
That's
blood,
usually where you get glaucoma.
if you eat the Blood Moon one, you're getting rabies.
If you eat the Blood Moon one, you're getting cursed by your ancestors.
With rabies,
Oh, but honey, what if I'm already cursed with rabies?
then you're going to die.
Well, no, I'm a carrier of rabies.
You're going to die.
You're going to die.
There's no such thing as a carrier.
No,
of rabies.
I'm like
Up until very recently, one person has ever been recorded to like survive rabies. I think it's now up to 3.
I'm like Typhoid Mary, but with rabies. I'm rabies or a master or something.
Do you mean surviving rabies without a like the vaccinations?
Without a
and stuff?
vaccine yet.
Yeah. Okay.
There are now less than 20 cases. So apparently there was like 10 or so cases last year. 14. There are 14 documented cases of rabies. 13 since 2000. Before the year 2000, only one case of a person surviving rabies existed.
Now we have Basculegion, the Basculin with the souls of the parted Basculin that didn't make it upstream. Would the souls make would all the additional souls make it taste better or worse? I mean, it is basically a very large salmon.
I think this is delicious.
The white one looks so sad.
Because it's a woman. Yeah, the female one.
Yeah.
And sure, honey, whatever you say goes to drink a whole bottle of wine.
I would say these are delicious.
It is a ghost type, though.
See, what got me the most about like this Pokemon Hisui, and maybe it was just like I was gaslighting. There's that scene where you're like in the area with the ocean, and there's this like legend that they're telling you about, like, oh yeah, the guardian died, and now it's like, and they were setting up the lore for that, and it's the backstory of it. It's like, yeah, the previous guardian died trying to save its young, and so now we have to find a new guardian for it. And I thought, I didn't think it was going to be Arcanine. I thought, I'm like, oh, this is where Basculegion comes in, and it's going to be like, oh, secretly the guardian survived, and no, it's Arcanine for some reason.
Because it's a volcano.
Well, yeah, but I thought it was like, oh, I thought it was like, oh, this is the ocean. It's going to be about the ocean. It's not going to be about the volcano.
We put Basculin on a lower tier because okay, there it is.
Basculin, more like Asculin, am I right?
You're so creative in every aspect of your existence.
Yeah, I know, I am pretty.
Next is Sneasler, which would go in the same area we put the poison type Sneasel. Let me see if that was in hospital.
All right.
The fuck's a Sneasler?
There.
Oh, Sneasler is a offshoot
Yep,
evolution
the
for...
funkiest.
Evolution, yeah, Sneasler.
Oh! Strange.
Daddy.
Put this down here. Into. There. Oh, okay, there we go. It's an Aphrodite. Yeah, because all the poison's going to be in, like, the claws, so you just don't eat the hands. But there's not a lot of meat there. It's very thin.
Just throw the hands.
Overquill is hospital.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where we put the other.
It's a
Goldfish.
landmine.
Yeah.
Well, it's a sea mine.
Yeah, it is.
Did I put that down here?
It's
So we put this in Efforded. We put the other quillfish in Efforded. But I mean, this one does just eat poison.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely hospital.
Hospital.
Bibble. Bibble.
What does love taste like?
Bitter
That's the
sweet.
secret ingredient in all the best foods.
Jizz.
Pretty sure this would
It
go
is
in
a
the same.
turtle.
Pretty sure this go in the same section as the. I always forget where we put the humanoids.
Chris, are you
Here.
implying that turtles taste like jizz?
No.
What? What is the connection between those two thoughts?
because when you were asking what
There isn't
love,
one.
no, hang on, pause. Let me finish my thought, please. When you were asking what love tastes like, I said jizz, and then Chris waited a second, to be like, well, it tastes like turtles, probably, and then that's the connection on why I said, why does jizz taste like turtles? Hang on, I gotta find a. Good job, me. Yes, just good job, me.
Nothing says classy like using a laugh track to congratulate you.
It wasn't even a laugh track. It was a golf clap.
Yeah.
I've gone insane.
That was the generation. Yeah, you should go sane.
Yeah, in fact, go Super Saiyan.
Brayden.
It brings you on Super Saiyan right now. It's just like
Cool.
Oh wait, this thing is a turtle, isn't it?
House.
Yeah, it is a turtle. I cast the spell turtle.
Good night, everybody.
nah.
No.
Oh wait, was this the last Pokemon?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so out of it. I am sorry. Yeah, that. Holy shit! I didn't realize we were still going because I couldn't know to.
I think we may just want to go.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Have a good night.
Yeah, good night.